Curi! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip. Do devils even grow turnips? Can't all be souls and flesh of the damned. Do devils even...
What's up for discussion?
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
Lie down. Then dance.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face. Cheers to a night we won't remember.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive. Elturel was the last time the three of us talked like this. Let's hope it lasts until Baldur's Gate.
An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized. As did I, but Leah and Cal were so excited for tonight I thought it cruel to leave. Once my training with Leroican is complete, I'll put on a real show for them. I expect Leah and Cal to demand yet another showcase of prestidigitation, so I'd like a moment to myself.
To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale. To beds.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable. This party's a bit more bearable, thanks to that pint.
Time to press ahead.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire. We should have had...
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this. Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too. Ah, come on. Let's not spoil an effective thing. You point, I rage, we win. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. Have fun.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other. All right, but don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here.
I wouldn't mind if you let...
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I'd have liked to have tasted it. Too bad for us both, your bunk will be quite busy. Take all the pleasures you can before dawn brings their end.
I'll be ruining it come morning anyway.
Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
Do you mind? I'm very busy.
Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and...
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you. Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you something purple, don't drink it. I think they got into Ethel's potions.
Here we go.
Where to next?
Let's hope the local...
Hells.
Be wary.
It's opened. More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest...
Where to next?
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. Watching a bunch of old folks get dumber by the dramful. And when they run dry, I've got a few bottles tucked away to keep things flowing. For a price, of course. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here. Enjoy yourself tonight. I'll come and find you in the morning so we can talk.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered. Your song was coming along. Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
Don't worry about me. I'm quite content to enjoy the party from here. Go. Enjoy yourself.
Have a laugh. Make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
Live up here, under the stars.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
Without you? No.
I love you.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles. You sleep alone, uplifted by memories of your recent triumphs.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started. Oakfather's blessings to you. Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago. But I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found. Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better. Perhaps, but we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts. Peace.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth. Well, at least the sun is...
Might be useful.
The tieflings have moved on. We can restore the harmony of the grove now. Peace in the grove once again. It's been too long.
The telescope points to the right. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the left.
He's back! You brought him back! He's back! You brought him back!
Those tieflings, nothing but trouble.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest. You look as tired as I feel.
The tieflings have gone. Good. I wish them well, but they crowded us for far too long. Some normalcy can return to the grove at last.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Silvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us. It'll take time to mend our grove. Thanks to you, we have it.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us. Thanks to you, we have the chance to heal.
Do you hear them? The birds? They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening. The grove feels safe again. We have you to thank for that.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove. This will happen again. We won't have you to rescue us when it does.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night. I'm seeing goblins in every shadow.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Feels like I've been holding my breath.
These boots have seen everything.
Can't risk being in open view.
The druids will not stand by while you abscond with their idol. Your next move will decide you are forgiven. This time.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Our gates should stay closed.
Don't waste a step. Better not be cursed.
I'll give it a shot.
Trust.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least. Leave. You are not wanted here.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Silvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The Grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you. I don't know if I can ever restore Silvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance, thanks to you. Tidy this place.
I'll take that.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
What's in here?
A beautiful glaive.
So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Still alive, so that's progress. Moving in.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead. What's up for discussion?
Moo.
Maybe I need more pockets. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Wonder what's past this.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
Make it quick. You're disrupting the harmony of this holy place. We cannot restore balance to the grove while you continue loitering. Please leave.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us. You're the only one still dawdling here. We need some quiet.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Let's move. Something good here, I hope. Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's up for discussion?
So it's true. You scattered the goblins.
peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you. Well, to each their own. Of course. May you keep balance.
Let's move. Never wanted the easy path. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know. I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharon presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need... Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
One day I'll catch a break.
I must keep going.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Since the party, I've had a spring in my step. And I've got you to thank. Unforgettable, I'd say. The right time, the right place, and the right person. Oh, goodness, my cheeks have gone warm. Am I blushing? I must be blushing. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. I like how you think.
No time to rest. If not over, then through.
Let's get going. I need a moment for the two of us.